Since 1982, the expert team at Coordinadora has been creating a revolutionary out-of-the-box model for excellence and safety in logistics. We call this model ETM, an acronym which stands for Engineered Transport Management. It's a methodology where the entire process of a project cargo transport planning and operation is analyzed, calculated, developed, and managed, applying engineering techniques and processes. It takes into account the big picture as well as the important smaller details. ETM consists of a number of capabilities, all of which are present throughout the whole process and managed by our team. Most of them are consecutive and some simultaneous. Every time a phase ends, earlier steps must be revisited to make sure they're still accurate. This means that every time, the process becomes more complex and robust because you have to juggle more concepts and consider risks. So how does it work? Well, let's say you need to transport a 50-meter reactor with a diameter of 8 meters and a total weight of 850 metric tons. The origin is Porto Marghera, Italy, and the destination is Minatitlan, Mexico. First comes planning, which starts when we define the route. Next, we select the appropriate ship, barge, and trailer. We then conduct a lifting analysis, comparing the lifting capacity of the cranes to ensure they hold the cargo properly. We perform complex calculations of accelerations and its effects on the cargo. Next, we identify any confined space road maneuvers and verify the strength of transport roads and bridges. We also check the strength of the deck and platforms, as well as carrying out weight spreading calculations. We perform a route strength analysis to make sure, for example, that bridges are able to cope with the loads. The port and berth need to be assessed to ensure they're safe in all aspects, and if not, refurbishment may be needed. On occasion, we have to make infrastructure improvements to achieve the appropriate conditions. Next are the lashing and securing calculations on origin and destination. Ballasting procedures are put in place to make sure that the ship retains its balance with the load during the loading operations and on the voyage. We design and construct the required structural sea fastening to reinforce the ship, transmit efforts appropriately, and minimize the stress on the cargo. The lifting analysis needs to be revisited to ensure the ship can unload on the barge. Finally, once these steps have been taken, the transportation starts. The vehicles used at origin and destination are also analyzed for strength, equilibrium, and propulsion power. We investigate weather conditions over the last 10 years to ensure we know the likely conditions, and perform a voyage routing assessment to address any potential hazards. This information is also used on certain calculations. Upon arrival, a marine surveyor produces marine warranty surveys, and our port captain directs all cargo handling operations. The cargo is unloaded into the pontoon or barge, and we perform the ballasting procedure. At all moments, the operations are controlled by Coordinadora's personnel. The design ballasting procedure is performed and the cargo is secured again for the next voyage under the direction of our personnel, who apply the solutions devised months before. The barge is towed along the river bound from Minatitlan. Tug power, the routes, and the ballast conditions of the barge have also been previously calculated. For the last part, a row-row operation is performed to unload the cargo from the barge. The cargo is prepared for the last part of the trip that takes it to its destination, across the route and bridges that we already analyzed and approved. Finally, we use impact recorders and analysis to measure the stress the item could have suffered throughout the process. ETM underscores everything we do. We're a technically advanced transport engineering company able to deliver tailor-made solutions for our clients. When stakes are high, our knowledge becomes the safest port, and the complexity of the project, our route to excellence. Coordinadora succeeds where others fear to tread. Visit our website to find out more. Coordinadora, the safety of knowledge.